smack hard, rack violently, and try to get back on target. So you're in the middle of shooting, click, the gun doesn't work. What do you do without thinking to get that gun back up and running as fast as you can? Well, it's simple. It's our emergency action drill. Just a few steps. Tap or smack. Hit that magazine. Make sure it's seated all the way up in the gun. 2, rack. And we are not playing around here. You want to grab onto that slide as hard as you can, rack it back as hard as you can, and then get back on target and try to shoot. Now, that's it. That is our emergency action drill. Is that going to fix every single problem? No. Think of it like your power cycle. You're turning off and turning back on for any of your electronic devices. It's the first step you do. If something's going wrong, your thing's not working, what do they tell you to do? They tell you to turn it off, turn it back on. Is that going to fix every single problem? No. It's going to fix most of them, and it's quick, and it's something you don't even have to think about before you do. And for the few problems that it doesn't fix, it's a good first step to get you on the right path to figuring out what's wrong. It's the same with a gun. Whether it's that in the stress of the moment, somehow I hit my magazine release button and my magazine isn't fully inserted into the gun, whether I fumbled my reload and I didn't fully insert that magazine so my chamber's empty when the slide came forward, whether it's I've got bad ammunition in my chamber, whether it's that I've got some kind of foreign object locking my slide open, not allowing that slide to fully shut and pick the next round out of my magazine. A tap and a rack is going to fix those problems. It's a wide range with one simple move that we don't have to think about before we execute. Tap and rack. Now, it's not going to fix every single problem in the world, but it is the #1 step that we want to execute as soon as the gun stops working. We get that click when we should get a bang, bring the firearm in, tap, rack, and get back on target. Now, some people will teach you to frame out on target and rack like that, whereas we teach that we want gravity to help us out, get a good handful of that slide, push with the right and pull with the left, and help jettison whatever it is in the way to get that gun back up and running. Here, not a problem. If that's what you do, train it so that you never run the risk of missing that slide. Here, same thing. However you choose to clear your basic malfunctions, remember, tap and rack is a good, simple starting point for everybody to work from. Finger off the trigger at all times, smack hard, rack violently, and try to get back on target. All right, stay smart, stay safe, never stop improving. Talk to you guys soon.